I trust self, I trust self, I trust self. We in the building. Another Tuesday. Shout out to Holy Moly, Carolina, VA. You already know how we do. Captain Street, we out here. 60th, we in the building. Springfield that building. You know I love you, boy. Little South Hill, you already know the deal. Get with me. I mean, it's another Tuesday, yo. I mean, I trust self. Mad shit to talk about tonight. Nigga, oh, I ain't mean to say that. I'm erratic. I'm erratic. I'm erratic. I'm erratic. Um, all I want to say is that they don't really care about us. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna start at that. I'm gonna leave it down. Let my man Holy play this video. Holy wrote a video. You know what I mean? Give him the video, and we get right back into this nonsense when we get back out.
Yeah, 2 hoodies for the winter, we ain't had no coats. Yeah. Early morning cold showers, we ain't had soap. Yeah. Know a nigga caught a body off bad dope. My other homie caught a body, he was half woke. Yeah. So I just bought a Glock and put a beam on it. Bitch, I got a block and put my team on it. I can get you shot, I put a bean on it. Bitch, a block dry, ain't no fiends on it. Spin it with a mop and get you cleaned on it. I done played the trenches where it's cold as sack. Dead in, you spin that block like a cul-de-sac. Little soda, bring the Yola back. Sport Range Rover black, you never caught a body and stood over that. Yeah. 3 wings with the rice, the gravy over that. Every grind come with humps, but you'll get over that. Just know we go to work, it ain't no nights off. The money dirty, Corona got me cleaning it with lights off. Yeah. Yeah, trap house. We ain't pay no bills, so the lights off. Team full of snakes, we kill rats and knock mice off. I'm hotter than a Montclair bubble, I love the block. Hug it like a newlywed couple. Double F's on the buckle, cause it's Fendi. Spit the profit with my bitch, I ain't stingy. Send my youngins to the store to get empty. Too many holes in my hoodie, is Da Vinci. I did it on my own, ain't no cosign. All I needed was 2 phones and a dope line. Kill a messenger, cause them niggas play both sides. Niggas try and ride the wave, but it's low tide. Oil's popping out the pan like a fish fry. I ain't trying to shake your hand if you switch sides. Should I pray like a preacher, we ain't had hope. Had the ball from the neighbors, we was past broke. Last hope, hit the trap hard. Stash notes, color money. Seen niggas change and it was over money. I ain't beefing over shit if it ain't over money. I ain't run off on a plug, the nigga owe me money.
Yo, yeah, I like that. Back in the mix, man. Just want to say a shout out to my man Holy Moly. I trust self. We back in the game. Chief State champ to the Rooters. You know what I mean? First and foremost, I was going to start off on the COVID tip. I'm still going to start off on the COVID tip. I'm starting on the COVID tip, yo. Coronavirus, y'all, we definitely got to keep reiterating the same message, yo. We got to protect ourselves. The spikes is going up. Bananas. Right now, it's 7.5 million total cases, period. 210,000 total deaths from the coronavirus in the U.S. I definitely thought this shit would have been done by now, vaccines, something, but it's nothing in sight, nothing in reach, it seems like. And it's only getting worse, yo. Like, to keep it all the way at being, I'm starting to get a little fucking worried. Because, I mean, I'm watching shit on TV. I'm doing my little research, watching stuff on TV, reading stuff in the newspaper. A lot of people are dying. Young, old, kids, teachers, like regular workers, regular people. I mean, this virus is killing regular people. Nobody's exempt. Even the people that, I mean, I just sat here and seen a story earlier about a lady and her whole family. She was telling me how they was doing all the right things. They was sanitizing in the house, sanitizing in the car, sanitizing, keeping a mask on. They was on their social distance. But some way, somehow, the husband of the family, the father of the family, wound up getting the virus, and he died. You know what I mean? They was about 5 deep. You know what I mean? A whole family now. You know what I mean? Not completely lost, but that's a big peace. So your family lose your dad, you know, lose anybody in your family, you know what I mean, due to this virus, is just, you know, super fucking sad. You know what I mean? It's a heartbreaker. On some ill shit, the dirty ass boy Trump got the virus. I wonder how. I tell you this, man, a lot of motherfucking white people got that virus, yo. You know what I mean? I done observed them. And this is something recently. I was in the bathroom the other day. Used the bathroom. My man come in the bathroom, out the bathroom before I'm done. Like another case today. No hand wash, no nothing. He just out in the world mixing now. Corona hands. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yo, I advise everybody, wash your motherfucking hands, sanitize. Like, trying to do the best job I can. I'm not doing the greatest job. I'm gonna step my shit all the way up. Because I'm not trying to get the fucking virus. I ain't trying to pass the virus. This shit is bullshit. But wickedly, the boy Trump got the virus. Dirty ass Trump got the virus. Damn fucking like that. And this goofy motherfucker, this how crazy this nigga is. This boy got the virus. And he in a whole sealed up ass motorcade with his his Secret Service. They taking him back and forth. You're supposed to have some kind of ventilation. That's what I do know. I know because I do drive a little Uber on the side. And for me to drive and have a passenger in the car, you got to be masked up. You got to be sanitized. And you definitely got to have a constant flow of ventilation. I keep my windows down. If you don't like it, bye-bye. But I guess Trump wanted to keep himself safe still or thought that he was immune or whatever. And I'm looking at this shit like, yo, they only got the windows cracked. So everybody in that car breathing the same air that Trump breathing. And I think that's fucked up. That's like a straight up, that's ridiculous. Like nobody had an inkling to crack the window. So it's all throughout the White House. Oh, that's a fact. It's all throughout the White House. I think about 9 people that helped Trump, 9 of his service members that helped him put his speech together, that worked on his speech and his campaign and all that shit, his campaign party, 9 of them got it. Another 10 people that's affiliated with him contracted the virus, families, his wife, other people, the vice president, and their wife, and they've been around their kids and shit. Like, the shit is crazy. He just had a little gathering at the garden, the Rose Garden at the White House. They was doing he was giving out his nomination for the Supreme Court. Giving out his nomination at the Supreme Court, and while he was doing that, everybody out there, no mask. He out there spitting and talking, chopping, hug, kissing. What up? They having a little party. They having a good time. That's where they trying to say that the coronavirus spread it from Trump from there on out at that location. That very next day, Trump was on the road. He didn't know he had the corona, but he was on the road the very next day. He was throwing hats in the crowd, shaking hands, kissing babies, all that campaign shit, walking around live corona, giving that shit up. You know what I mean? That shit crazy, man. Since Trump has announced his corona diagnosis, which I'm guessing was like 1 or 2 days, it's 177,000 new cases of corona. 2,300 new deaths. 2,300 deaths within the last 48 to 72 hours from this coronavirus, man. 32 states have seen a rise in cases. 35 states have seen a rise in hospitalizations. You know what I mean? That shit is definitely flying through the roof. You know what I mean? I got some notes from the UK. You know what I mean? Europe on some other shit. Europe trying to shut their shit down. It's 13,000 new cases since Monday in Europe. This is all information I'm just getting. I did see something about, say, a quarter of the UK is on lockdown right now. All they bars and shit is closed. You know what I mean? And they really trying to prevent the spreading of that shit where they at now. I don't know how long, and I think Russia on some other shit. Russia on the verge of shutting their shit down too. You know what I'm saying? They really trying to control and trap this virus so they don't keep spreading it. Now, as you all see here in America, we still got this shit up and popping, rocking like this corona like Fuliani. And this shit really not. Like this shit really killing people, yo. And I'm prayed up. I got plenty of faith. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say I'm the strongest immune person on that shit, but I know people that's not. And when it first was going down, the whole corona shit, I was trudging it. I'm like, man, fuck that shit. But I was being safe. Now I gotta look at that shit at a totally different level. We in like, it's October. So I got just really like we in like the 8th month of this corona shit. Vaccines come out or not, whether they come now or later, still more people gonna die. I would really feel sad. I would be hurt if that was some of my family or some of my family of my family, you know, my friends and their family. Because we've had some passes from the corona within our family. You know what I'm saying? So, man, like it's really something that's uncontrollable. I just ask y'all to do y'all part, keep y'all family safe, spread the message to wear the fucking mask. Wear the mask. Like wear the mask. Even though you have your cases when people are doing everything right, still get the virus, and you still, you still don't make it. You know what I mean? That's a real good point, man. You definitely got to get some better testing. Definitely got to get that flu shot. What's up, big dog?
What up with you? How you?
I'm chilling, bro. I was just touching on some of this coronavirus shit, man. Like honestly, I was just saying, like in the beginning, I was kind of trudging it. Like, man, we're gonna get by this. This gonna happen. Fuck this. I ain't worrying about that. Still gotta do this. But now it's coming right back. Coming right back. 8 million total cases, 210,000 deaths, 200,000 new cases, 2,400 deaths since Trump announced that he had it. I just want y'all to be safe, bro. I'm just telling everybody to just safe it up. Keep washing your hands. I mean, keep that distance.
I feel like, you know what I mean? You should also have like some raw alcohol sitting by the door too. So, whoever comes through, even if it's loved ones, man, we all out and about, all everywhere. So just douse yourself real quick with that alcohol when you come in the crib,
Okay.
And definitely keep it safe. I feel where you're coming from, but that raw alcohol better than that hand sanitizer.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get that raw alcohol. Yeah, I do got a homie that keep that raw alcohol and just a little bit of that sanitizer in a bottle. That shit is hella strong. But that's what he used. And he in the hospital with it. That's what he used.
Got to use that. That's the best part right there, but the hand sanitizer, so many people trying to make money, you don't know what that shit got in it.
Yo, I know. And we talked last week when we were celebrating the B-Day. It was a great day. Everybody was getting litty. It's only a week removed. We 7 days. Like last week, we celebrated. This week, John Price, bro. John Price.
To me, it's like
got another one.
We in the
what
bind.
What Colin said? Another one.
Trump already ordered that all stimulus debates and negotiations be on hold to the election. So that's putting everybody in shambles, especially as people that's relying on unemployment, whether you don't want to work or not. I'm saying these people are relying on some type of funds to come in to at least help their household. So that was crazy in itself. We just looking forward to at least the Democrats getting in there, getting in the house and helping us out some form of fashion, man. That's all I can say.
But even with him saying that, you think that's going to actually go through? Because that's if Trump do that, if Trump say, look, I'm gonna hold back this stimulus talk, these checks.
If I'm saying the president of the United States, he could shut that down to an election time because it's on his side telling the Republican Party to do it. Like,
all you gotta do is sign.
But then he gonna try to swing that vote. He gonna try to swing us the vote. Think that somebody gonna buy into them checks. You think that's what he trying to do? You think that's his angle?
Yep.
I think that he hit us with the coronavirus, and then he hitting us with, oh, I'm gonna shut down the talks. Because when he was in the hospital, he was like, do it, get it done, and all this shit like that. Like, Trump is crazy, man. He's scared to death he's gonna lose that election. Right now, it's showing approval because Biden is kicking his ass. Yeah. Biden is surely kicking his ass. Yo.
I think his phone went out. Hello?
Yo.
What happened?
I was moving the camera and knocked him out. Oh,
Rob,
shit.
Rob?
We done slid a legend on.
Hey, yo, I had to slide Rod there, man. Rod Jiggs, man. Rod Jiggs had to come stand off for you, baby. Hey.
What's going on?
Right, you talking about that
joint lit.
Hey, yo, Rod, you talking about that single you was talking about, Rod?
Huh?
Look at Mike said, what up, Rod?
Who that?
Fat Mike.
Yo, what's good? Hey, Mike, what's up with you?
We on house party, baby.
Get it jumping, Holy. Get it jumping.
And we all little Rock.
Hey, Jigs, yo.
Rock got a new
I was just talking about some corona shit, Jigs. I want you to be safe while you out there on that road, bro. I know you handling them trucks. You in a lot of states. You mixing with a lot of people who touch paperwork. Keep your hands clean, man. Keep your mask on, bro. Need you to stay safe. Be safe, killer.
No doubt. No doubt. This joint dope right here, though. I like what y'all cooking up.
You know they got another one, though.
Yo, don't act all shy, nigga. You better not come up here acting shy, nigga. Don't.
Hell no.
Hold.
Don't do that, bro. I know you. Let me warm him up. We gotta give him some drinky in here. We gotta get him saucy, yo. Get right.
No, I'm good.
Holy, another one, dog. John Price, Jigs. John Price, Texas. Black man shot by the officer. The difference between this is they made an arrest yesterday. Right? It took 24 hours. They made an arrest. They charging him with murder. You can't tell me that's not a. You can't tell me that's not a change in a better direction just from that example. And it might just. It only take one. It's only one. But it only take one. But another black man lost his life the other night, bro. And you drive through Texas sometimes. Yeah, I mean, you might have to stop and take a piss or refill your rib. God forbid. God forbid. And Bull wasn't doing that, bro. If you read his backstory, he was a pillar of the community, went to college, graduated, played football, coached kids. He was actually at the gas station breaking up a fight, dog. Like, incidentally, like, seen somebody beating on a lady, tried to break it up. Cops showed up. They didn't even confront the fight. The whole story ain't came out. The whole story ain't came out. That shit fresh to me. You know what I mean? But
damn.
It's yo, some real shit. A while back when me and Holy was first doing this job, when we was talking about the George Floyd and the riots and all that, I was like, yo, Holy, it's gonna be another murder. It's gonna be another one. It ain't over. We early in the year. It's April. It's early in the year. It's gonna be another one. And then right after that, my man in Georgia got killed. They had the Wendy's. Right after that, bang, a couple days he get hit. You know what I mean? People was getting, yo, it's I don't know. I really don't.
You know what my
understand.
take is? You know what my take is on that shit though? I be feeling like the media perpetuate a lot of this shit. Now you can call me crazy, but I be feeling like the media perpetuate a lot of it because I think at the end of the day, I think they trying to enforce martial law, bro. Cause ain't no way in the world we know all this shit been going on for eons, but like the way that they
Right.
just marketing dollars into showing injustice and like black murders and crime. They just keep putting money and keep spending it. You see the internet run through algorithms. So for that to keep popping up and then for them to glorify these stories, yeah, some of that shit go viral, but trust me, it don't go viral. They can stop whatever they don't want you to see, bro. They perpetuating that shit more than what they is because they trying to incite a war, bro. And when they do that, martial law, all that shit written. This all a part of it. What's gonna happen next? Niggas gonna start shooting the police. The minute niggas start shooting the police, the marshals coming in. Everybody getting shut down in concentration camps. This shit all planned, bro.
What's the benefit of that though? What's the benefit of them bringing martial
Control.
law? Like, why would they? Why would they do that dumbass shit?
But it's control.
Power.
It's control. It's all control, bro. It's all control. It's control. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at that shit though. Like they trying to enforce martial law so they can enforce and they want to control the masses, bro. That's just real shit. But all this shit was written.
Even with
we was talking about this shit in the 90s, bro. Like early 90s, they was talking about martial law in the late 2000s, mid 2000s. They trying to enforce that shit. That's why the public keep adding gas to the fire, and it ain't even the public doing it. It's I feel as though it's really like they enforce the martial law, bro. Like they doing that shit. Like that's what they trying to do. That's so they perpetuating all these race wars. What's good, Mike?
What up, fellas?
What's good?
Mike is crazy.
How y'all, man?
Holy, you gotta move that thing, Holy.
Donald Trump panicking, y'all. He trying to say he got corona, so he losing so bad in the polls right now. He trying anything.
Hey, yo, but hold up. I'm about to spin this real quick. I think Trump might be good, though, bro.
What? Now we got a debate.
That nigga got up. Mike got up.
He might be good. How? In what way?
Meaning he might not be as bad as we think he might be. Because the 1%, you got to look at who he going against and what he did, bro. Now, I was thinking like the rest of us, like, hear me out. Like, man, this racist, stupid motherfucker. I was thinking just like every typical black person. Like how we all think about him, the way he moved. But when you start really doing the math, he going against the 1%. The fucking Weinsteins and all that. Hold up, watch where I'm going. The Weinsteins and all them rapist motherfuckers. Me and my man Mutai was just talking about this. He put it up on the book. That nigga going after mother. That nigga really for the kids. Really think about this shit though, bro. Like he going after all them rapist motherfuckers. Then he shut down Johnson & Johnson. You know they on that they got like that cancer shit that they Johnson & Johnson with the babies. They all about killing babies, Planned Parenthood and all that shit. Trump shutting all that shit down, bro. Like he ain't beat for that pedophile shit, none of that. The 1% money longer than his. Why you think the smear campaign on him so easy? Why you think it's so easy for everybody to put? Why you think it's so easy for our president and every time you see something more than dodo, idiot, clown? You ain't never seen that. That's the 1% money longer than his that run the media. They trying to cancel that nigga character. He ain't as bad as y'all think he is. He just America. He's showing you a mirror. He are who we are. He ain't putting on that fucking front, that presidential front. The nigga just being real. He just saying
he's terrible, man. What are you talking about, Rob?
You spew hatred, dog.
Hey, yo, I'm trying to tell you, man.
Terrible, man.
He talk that money, but he spew hatred.
White supremacists, bro. How you gonna get around that?
Oh, he a racist, Jay.
Trump is
what you
terrible.
Say I couldn't hear you. You broke up.
I said he support white supremacists.
You gotta look at the grant. Yo, you gotta look at the grand scheme of everything, though,
Go ahead,
bro.
one at a
Like
time, one
you
at a
gotta
time.
really keep to that shit, huh?
I said one at a
No.
time. Go ahead, Mike. Break it down real quick, Mike.
Donald Trump is a racist. He's been a racist. It came down from generations. It's not. He's not for the black people at all, Rob. You talk about the babies. He might be for the white babies. He ain't for no blacks. It's been passed
But
down from his father. He wouldn't rent to black people when he had builders way back in the day. Now black can live in none of his properties, bro. That shit carrying over to today. He support white supremacy. Blatantly on TV, he let you know, stand back or whatever. Hold up a minute. If I lose, then I'm gonna, you know what I mean? I'm gonna give y'all the green light to pretty much go out there and start doing mass shooting, shit like that, bro.
I think it's more. It's more than that, man. It's deeper than that. I'm telling you, bro. And I ain't saying he's pro-black. Don't take what I'm saying and saying, yeah, he love black people. I ain't retarded. Hell no. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you look at the grand scheme of things and who he's going to war against, it's like the lesser of the evils. It's like take the best of the lesser of the evils. You got to really look at the 1% who really run the country. It ain't really him, bro. You know that. Who really run the country? He's pedophile. He exposing all that shit, bro. And he kind of did more for us than Obama did. Obama helped the Rainbow Coalition. Now, I got nothing against gays. Obama really helped the gays more than he did us. That's a fact.
Trump can't be helping the pedophiles because when they knocked the old girl on them off for messing with them kids, he tried to lie and say he didn't even know them. Then he came up with pictures. He was in the pictures with them, bro. They was taking all them little young girls out there to that mansion, raping them, drugging them. He act like he didn't know that. He knew all about it, though.
But he would have been.
He
would have been in it. Nah, he would have been in that though, in that ring. See, they all under investigation.
If he helping pedophiles, toast. There's no love for
That's part of the coronavirus shit.
Yeah.
Yo, my man,
that's really a part of the shit. It's the cover up.
What's good?
Like this shit run deeper. This rabbit hole run deep, bro. It ain't just what everybody just see on the surface. I'm telling you.
Man, we all know what politics about, bro. But he the worst. He the worst president we ever had, hands down. Hands down. He destroyed this country, bro. He destroyed this country, man. He took away all the CDC shit that Obama left in place. Anything, he took that all away, man. This niggas was trained to go to track down viruses. He took all that away from them.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, we would have tracked that shit down a long time ago. He took all that away. Then he act like it wasn't even here. He let that shit come over here and downplayed it. He horrible, bro, as a president, man. He horrible, man. It's just my opinion.
Hold on,
you know, everybody got their opinion, man.
Yeah.
My man GP in the building. He out there in Arizona. He 5 feet away from that wall Trump trying to build out there with the Mexicans. Now I know they tripping out there.
Oh,
Trump out there.
This Trump country out here. They're not playing.
I bet it is.
Yeah, they fucking with Trump out there.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Over there. Hell yeah. I know that's crazy over there.
I tell y'all one thing, he done lost a lot of Mexican votes with that wall shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
He did. A lot of Mexicans voted him in 2016. He had a lot of Mexican support. He got right in office and tried to put up a fucking wall. He lost all that support for all the legal Mexicans over here that's able to vote. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They ain't even finished that, John, either.
Nah, they ain't even finished it. They hate that motherfucker over that wall, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he gonna lose by a landslide. That's just my opinion. Like Biden gonna beat him up bad.
You heard he said you're not giving out
and
that
then
bread
what?
until after the
and
election
then what?
now.
And then what? What you mean? And then what?
Because if he holding that bread, if he think that, I think this is what he think. He gonna let that bread go if he get the black vote. If he get that minority vote, then he gonna.
He just came out
He
today
gonna
and
fuck
said
around
he ain't
telling niggas
doing
they about to
nothing.
get 30 bands.
He came out today and said he not doing nothing till after the election. He ain't giving out no bread. Don't even he ain't signing nothing till after he get voted in again.
Right.
He said that today.
So he gonna force niggas to vote him in and then shit on his bread because he ain't about to cut no check.
No, what he gonna do is force niggas to get him out. The Democrats already got the House with Pelosi. If they lose the Senate and the presidency, from the door, Democrats putting out trillions as soon as they get in. They the niggas trying to get the trillions out there. $600 unemployment, the stimulus. They done passed it in the House this week. Pelosi done took it to the House. They never gonna get it through the Senate though, because the Republicans hold the Senate. But once we vote them out of there, once we take the Senate and the presidency, everything gonna go through smoothly. Because it's gonna be he's hurting the Republicans. He's hurting all the Republicans right now, not just the president. He's hurting them on the Senate level. He's hurting them on a government level. He's hurting them right now. Trump pulling them down. It's gonna really go down tomorrow when Kamala Harris get on there and tear Pence ass to shreds tomorrow. You know she gonna shred him, right?
Yeah.
She gonna shred that nigga tomorrow. He didn't even want to bring Pence back as the vice president.
Man, them niggas might not make it. They got the corona, man. That shit might check one of them niggas.
Man, that shit all through the White House, but I believe that shit a hoax, man.
What, the corona?
I don't believe that shit.
No,
Ain't no
not the
motherfucking
corona. The White House part.
You see?
Oh, you think them niggas don't got it?
Nah, bro.
Hell.
Come on, man. That's a hoax, man.
He said he immune.
Yeah, you got the corona, you in the hospital, but you run out real quick and do a drive-by and wave at some people. Come on, man. If you in the hospital for corona, who fuck letting you out of there, bro?
Right.
Hey, yo, word is
the next day you free.
Hey, bro, that's the word shit you said right. They say that a ride-by mic.
Wave that motherfucker. He was like this, man. and then he got out. Next day he went out. Period. He was free. All right, go home, Mr. Trump. Hell no. No.
Hey, Mike,
he would expose the Secret Service niggas and everything.
What'd you say?
He would expose the Secret Service.
Price got killed in Texas.
Secret Service.
What do you think about that?
About what?
The boy that just got killed in Texas.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
A black boy just got killed in Texas. John Price. That's his name. He got killed last night by a cop.
In Texas?
They arrested the cop. They charging him with murder, but another black man down, dog. It's October, first week in October. How many more are we gonna get? How many more?
Hey,
you want over under?
I tell jokers this all the time. Right, we've been dying since the beginning of the time, bro. Only thing different now, we got these cell phones, these cameras, they catching these motherfuckers.
They said that they tased him. They tased him. The cop tased him a couple of times, and then he just dumped on him.
Was it a white cop?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a white cop.
He was just breaking.
But they arrested him. They charged him with murder, though, Mike. Now that's the thing. That's the new shit. So you can't tell me that all this protesting, all this protesting and everything really is starting to make an effect, I believe. Because they done locked this man up right now and charged him with murder from the rip.
Wow.
Not even dodging no bullets, no investigation, just like if a regular bull did it. So,
right.
I mean, as much as I'm upset about this shit happening, just shout out to North Texas that they stepping up to actually do something. Like that shit happened immediately. And the story knew, like all the information ain't really came out, but bystanders just said that he was breaking up a fight at a gas station, and he was leaving the scene when the cop was, I guess, talking to him.
Yeah.
Cop wound up tasing him,
Yeah,
and then they shot him up. Like,
yeah.
if you tase a nigga, why you got bust him?
And he was walking away. He was non-violent, and he was walking away.
Right.
Yeah.
He had mad white people standing out there at that joint.
That should be
He
open and
coached
closed,
kids and
right?
everything. Boy, 31.
Closed case, right?
It should be GP, but we gonna see.
Yeah.
We gonna see.
All we can do. But then, you get them in there, though. You get them in there. It's the thing about that shit with the police. You could charge them whatever you want. It's the outcome. It's the outcome of everything. Just like the shit with Breonna Taylor. Motherfuckers thought them cops was going to get charged. They gave a nigga wanton endangerment.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean nothing, bro. That's just to keep the peace. They do that to keep the peace. They're trying to hold the riots down. What better way to hold it down than lock him right up? Lock him up immediately. So we don't have no riots tonight.
And Texas racist as shit. Like, they don't give a fuck for real.
Right.
A couple niggas just got hung down there in Texas.
That nigga at home with his family right now on a murder charge.
That shit crazy. Crazy.
Yeah. That charge don't mean
shit, I was
nothing.
dipping
You go
into,
to court.
You know what I mean?
Did you see where
on the lighter subject?
Case? You see where it came out? That the jury came out and said they didn't even give them an option to charge these niggas with no murder. That was never even on the table, they said.
You talk about from the grand jury tapes?
The grand jury tape. The jury said they never even presented no kind of murder to them. It was never an option.
About with Breonna Taylor?
Yeah, no manslaughter, no murder. None of that was presented to the grand jury at all.
All they brought him was wonton.
All they brought him was the wonton, the other bullshit. No, they gave them no opportunity to indict about no killing or nothing.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Now, how that grand jury shit work? Is that shit over and said and done? Or can you appeal that?
I doubt it. I don't know. The federal had to take it. It had to be taken by the federal court. They got to take it from them and then go back like that way. You know what I mean? And present them charges to a federal jury and get them the option if they want to indict for murder or not. They never even gave them an option. The jurors came out and said that they never even presented murder to us.
So that's what all that is. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing some things and I'm reading, but I'm getting confused because I'm not just seeing, I'm not really understanding what I'm reading.
Right.
But that's what they mean. Okay.
That's what they did. They never gave them a chance to indict for murder.
That's foul. So they up there, they really just covering their nose, making it seem like they doing something but not doing shit.
Right. They thought that they thought the settlement with the family was enough. You know, they gave them the $12 million and they agreed on the police reform shit. Feel what I'm saying? They thought that was gonna be good enough. But you know what I mean? Motherfuckers wasn't having that. They want to see some charges. Then they came back with the wanton endangerment shit.
And he pled not guilty. He trying to get out of that shit.
But the whole thing about it, first degree wanton endangerment is the max is 5 years, right? Second degree, which his lawyer gonna easily plead down to, there's nothing for a good lawyer to go in there and plead down to second degree wanton endangerment. That shit is a misdemeanor, bro.
Damn.
Gentlemen.
See murder.
What it do?
It's a Laker case tonight.
Damn, that's crazy. If that nigga, if they can plead that shit down to second degree wonton and he accepts that,
it's a misdemeanor, God. Yeah,
that's a murder.
Google it. That's what I did. Google wonton endangerment. It'll break it down. Second Second-degree wanton endangerment is a misdemeanor. That's crazy, man.
Yo, we really got to establish some more value for our life, but not even just us. I don't know when we gonna get our just due. I have no clue, Mike. And I'm
Never.
sure you just a little older than me, but we all in the
Right.
same bracket.
Right.
That shit extend back to our kids, our nephews, our young bulls that's coming up. Like when? Like
Everything, man.
when the fuck when? Like, and we don't mean no harm to them niggas. We ain't got, huh? We ain't looking
No.
for y'all.
Right.
I ain't never met nobody that's like, yo, tonight we gonna go fuck them up. We ready to go get some.
Look, keeping it 100, we do more. Keeping it 100, we do more damage to one another than we do to them.
You already know, and that's the pain that kills. That's the
Yeah.
pill that kills.
Yeah.
That's the pill that kills, dogs. We
But
not even deep
that's
out
all
here.
dealing. That's all go back to slavery, dealing with divide and conquer, man. They put that in our mind to be jealous of the house niggas, the field niggas out there jealous because the house nigga over there eating more than they eat. You know what I mean? That was instilled in us back years ago, and we can never get over it. That's why we deal with so much jealousy now. You know what I'm saying? When you go to prison, I've been in a lot of prison. When you go to prison, man, the Spanish people, say Spanish people, just not other nationalities. Soon as you hit the gates, they right there. Yo, what you need? What you need, bro? You need soap? You need something to eat? Blah, 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 blah. A black nigga coming in, we looking at what kind of shoes this nigga got on. If he got on a chain, we could take. It's all about, you know what I'm saying? Taking. That's the way it was instilled in us years ago. We ain't never
Hey,
been able to shake it.
hey, Mike, you know some crazy shit. When I did go sit down for my little bit of time, I was fucking with the Dominican niggas down there in Raleigh in Carolina. They was holding me down. Me and them was speaking Spanish because I was
Right.
fluent on my Spanish shit. So
Right.
me and them speaking Spanish, and I still had niggas in there that I ain't really know nobody in there, but it was niggas in there that respect my vibe. I respected myself. But a dude that did try to get close to me tried to play me at the same time, and he was a black boy. And it was the
Yeah.
only situation that I wound up having in there. And once I wound up checking that punk ass nigga from Wilson, it was all over with.
Right.
But the poppies definitely showed me love my whole 160, 170 something days to finish joint. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, yeah.
That's fact.
We got to get over that. You already know, you always show love,
You
You
always
ain't never
will.
been ahead of me. You a joker. You funny as shit, but
Of
you never
course.
been ahead of me. Yo, what can we do to stop us from hurting each other? Like, other than, all we do is we keep talking. We keep talking. We keep walking. We witness it every day of us being taken advantage of to the furthest extent. Even our women. Don't forget our black women that's getting killed out here too. Like, come
But
on.
we don't have no more outlets though. We don't have no more outlets. There's no more like when we grew up, we had like tops. We can go outside and shit, play ball. We niggas at the court, shit like that. They don't have outlets. They don't have no 4-H clubs. They don't have no programs for these kids to go to unite and be friendly with each other. So instead, they got the streets to turn to. So the streets is their activity. It's going out in the streets. That's an activity now. It's not as big as when we went out the street. We played ball on the street, football and shit.
Right.
You don't see none of that no more. Kids down the road, you don't see none of that no more. So all that see. So you
Out
take
of
away the
town.
core of the good things, you take away the core of the good things that's happening around us. That makes it difficult. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you give them only out you give them is listen to music, go to school, be around their friends, and the gang shit. That's the only outlet. There's no other outlet. No other places to go. And when they go places, it's still peer pressure because why you going with this place with this person? Why you going to that place? So it's always some type of pressure for these kids now. It's not just a free day to go outside and have fun. It's always something excuse or something. You know what I'm saying? Somebody doing some stupid shit outside. It's just
We
crazy.
gotta fix that, We gotta
Yeah.
fix that, dog. We gotta do our part or figure out some way, somehow we could transcend a message or something to fix that somewhere. Only take, we can fix something in one place and then figure out how we did that and then take it to another place. Like we gotta do something like when me and Holy was in Jersey and we was talking about the rope and shit. Like I told him, me and Wifey, we definitely was talking about doing the rope. the double touch, the jump rope tournaments and all that, getting the females involved. Like, we definitely need some outlets for these kids.
Yeah,
and for these young adults too. I mean, I can't lead them.
It's much harder for the young adults because they became set in their ways so much that they set. It's like you got to focus on the generation, the 13 and under, the 14 and under generation now, the ones that's coming up, because they seem like different. But the ones that's already out there, young adults that's already out there, that 18 to 30 age is on a whole different level, a whole different plateau. Their expectancy for life is not as long as it was before us and stuff like that. They think like, shit, I go die tomorrow, so what do I give a fuck about? You know what I'm saying? So it's different compared to you waking up in the morning. Remember your mother used to put you out the house every Saturday or something, get your ass to go play while that sun out. But you had to have your ass now. There's no more rules and regulations to shit like that. So kids do what they want to do, and then we think it's good because we still do what we want to do. As parents, we still do what we want to do. So it's like hard to chastise your child when you still, like, you know what I'm saying, it's still in you. It's like,
but we're not reckless though. I mean, or it's some responsibility with what we do, and it should be some responsibility with what they do too. You know what I mean? That shouldn't adhere to all this violence.
Yeah, but that's hard to say.
Responsibility.
That's hard to say when you got these mothers out here that's 21, 19, some mothers even 15, 16, and they raising kids. So their level is not to raise their kid to be, oh, that's my child. It's like, that's my best friend. So they relate to it. They understand. They understand them like, oh, that's my best friend. Like, oh, dad understand what the fuck I'm going through. So dad initially, to be good with your kids, you're going to think, hell yeah, like, let's smoke that motherfucking blunt. You're going to smoke that shit around me. You know what I'm saying? But it's not good, though. But we say it's good because you want your kid to be in an environment where you can control everything that goes by because of what you went through. You want them going out there with their friends and get the wrong consumption on things that they have and things that they do. And then you deal with the problem that you can't handle no more. Because once the kids become locked in outside, whether it be into their gangs or just other extracurricular activities, it's hard to,
extra drugs and shit.
Yeah, it's hard to pull from that. And you got more young kids out here doing coke than they doing like come on, you serious? Like,
and the young boys
weed was a big drug. Like, nah, young kids are especially down this way.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
They got that big popping on there.
Yeah.
That shit definitely sad. That shit sad because it's 100 things to do with your time outside of snorting coke, snorting powder.
Yeah.
You're a young boy.
But there's no goal-oriented things. Then you can't keep pushing education and saying, oh, you go to school, you're going to do this. Because you look at it, even 90% of y'all that went to college, y'all don't even do work in the field that you majored in. You're on a whole different plateau. You went to college to be a obstetrician. 4 years later, you're doing something different. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's rare, except for like the fact that doctors and lawyers, that people go to college for what they go for, even pursue that career. They're going for a whole different career they got in college. So you can't push education always, bro. Like, it's not. That's what everybody pushing. Oh, you go to school, this is gonna happen for you. Y'all prove. A lot of y'all prove.
Not this time.
That's not the truth.
Not the truth. Because I'm starting to feel like college was a football.
High fraternities or go to high price college where you guarantee some type of good results after you graduate. Nah.
I believe college was a ripoff.
Yeah.
College is a ripoff. I mean,
it's a ripoff money wise, but it do bind you. Look at the connections you make through college, and it gives you that outlet. You know what I mean? So you do got an outlet with it. Like, you can able to the network in college. You know what I'm saying? You're able to see different things without your parents being there, and y'all experiencing it together with your friends and your peers. So it's like, it's a good thing for college, for community wise, for us to evolve together. But outside of that, there's nothing.
Opposed to just growing up in the street in them years.
Huh?
I mean, it's definitely a better deal than just growing up in them streets them years.
Hell
but
yeah.
I mean, the lane that I was in when I was in school, I mean, I was an accountant, and I'm not doing nothing. I mean, I can't even say I'm not doing the accountant shit, but I'm not an accountant.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm my own personal accountant. I mean, I'm not counting my numbers. I know that handle the,
Exactly.
the sales
But you
of
doing
the
things that
business.
deal with numbers though, because you're making money. Your businesses allow you to use your account skills to keep your businesses intact because you do so many different
Right.
businesses. So it do
And
work
I
for
didn't
you.
finish, but I think that everything that I learned, I could have learned that from just a book and or experiences. I didn't have to necessarily go to school for that.
Oh yeah,
And I always thought that my son was definitely going to college, and he made a sound decision that he don't want to go to school. He want to go to trade school. He
yeah,
and he might try to play ball there. So I'm happy about that, and I
yeah.
think
That's
that's
all
a
you got
good
to do.
decision because
Keep that support,
he got a little plan
regardless.
for his.
Yeah, got to keep that support going. That's
Because that
makes
school
everything
shit,
right.
like if you were an athlete, like someone was telling me, a friend of mine was telling me, if you was an athlete, you had to go D1. You trying to get to the league, but then I definitely advise you to go to school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean,
I mean,
that's 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 true.
That's a different. That's a
That's true.
necessity.
But then you
That's the
gotta look
steps
at
we
it. You
need
got
to take to make
it
it.
does it does unless you're that good of a. You got to think about LeBron, Kobe. You got to think about people that done
Well,
it.
it
Now you
depends on
know
your
what I'm saying?
sport too, huh?
Huh?
It depends on your sport.
Yeah, it does. If you know how
It
talented
definitely
you is,
depends on your
it
sport.
ain't sport. It's still that mentality. You know what I'm saying? We still the object of we the center of attraction when it comes to events, athletic events. They like to see the black man work. You know what I'm saying? They like to see what he can do. Push their muscles. They like to see that. You know what I'm saying? Because we put on a good show in any sport. We try to dominate. That's just in our presence.
All right. Side note, what's 5 things that you think that hold us back? 5 things that you think hold us back as black people. I ain't even talking about a black man. I'm talking about all us as black people. Like if we can start to correct some of these things
Five
within us
things
or
that
within our
hold
community, you
unity,
know, at
unity,
least we will be better.
unity. We gotta have unity.
Yeah.
If I can't walk the next block with
And
a
feel
color that
safe.
I like on, or I can't go to an event because, or you know what I'm saying, because of certain circumstances. Yeah, I mean, we should be able to black people like know that we done been through it, and see, it's not only that. You got to look at the fact that everybody look at us as like, oh, black people they just ignorant and they do this. They don't appreciate what their ancestors did and all that stuff. But everybody look down on us, Chinese people, African people, uh,
Hmm.
other races, Italians, all they look down, but you gotta look by us fighting and going through the civil wars and stuff like that. Martin King doing what he did and how we stood up fight. We made it possible the motherfuckers even come away they goddamn self. And we didn't go through none of that shit. We didn't go none of that fighting that slavery shit, going against all the odds. They wouldn't be over here. They let on hated black people. You think they're gonna let Chinese motherfuckers come over here and Spanish motherfuckers come over here and do what they want? Nah. So we paved the way for other races and stuff to come over here as well. So it ain't just a black movement when we talk about how equality and shit is. We paved the way, like black people paved the way for equality for the whole world. Like, you know what I'm saying? It gave an open door for like, oh, you ain't stepping on them. Now, with the shit happening, people starting to look because it's a new generation. It's a new generation of white people, new generation of black people. So new generation of black people it's fierce. We don't let the dogs do some last generation because you don't let us have kids. You didn't give us the proper medical shit we needed. You didn't give us shit then. So all that shit led to a lot of young girls having kids. A lot of people, a lot of women on welfare and shit got to depend on the system. It leads to all that, and all that contributes into everything that we go through in society every day. Because then back to the kids having kids, you can't
Hmm.
expect a 16-year-old girl to be 30 and telling her kid that's 15, like, oh, this is how you do it. No, if it's not nurtured in them, no, that kid's gonna be ready. That's a ready kid. Like, and that's what they feeling right now. They feeling the wrath of what they let go on when they stopped us from disciplining our kids, beating our kids to, because discipline kids was a good thing with black people back in the day. Then we let diapers and all these child protective services come in because the white man say, hey, that stingy cord you put on your son is we don't appreciate that. We don't appreciate watching that, but that same stingy cord, that man is a fucking president. That same stingy cord, you know what I'm saying? That man did this. If you don't allow no type of discipline, of course kids gonna run amok. That's even white or black. We're gonna run
I
amok.
don't think it's no more discipline. Is it still discipline in the homes? Is it still like straight up hand on ass discipline?
It's some discipline. It's some discipline because we live in proof of it. So it's still some discipline in homes. It's not enough discipline, and everybody don't believe in discipline because some kids, they grew up getting that ass tore up, and they grew up like shit. I ain't gonna never beat my motherfucking kid. You know what I mean? That's how severe the ass whooping was. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey, I used to get my ass tore the fuck up regularly, but
I did too.
I can't. I can't think I beat my kids not one time. I had to get with Nas one time, but I ain't never beat him, and I ain't
Right.
never beat two.
Because if your kid's right, and you
Yeah,
raised
I beat
right,
two.
sometimes your voice is
I
enough.
think I might have beat two one time.
Yeah,
I
sometimes your
don't
voice
know.
is enough with kids. If your kid's
Yeah,
emotional or whatever. Yeah.
and then not to mention that they not really into some ill shit. I'm confused. Like, you bring up a lot of good points because a lot of shit you just said about when they were saying about the way we used to discipline the kids, or we was getting disciplined, how they said that was
Mm-hmm.
wrong, or you can't do this, you can't do that. That shit did become
Mm-hmm.
popular. That shit did spread like wildfire, and
Yeah.
you did start to see people interfere with people disciplining their kids, and
Mm-hmm.
people started to go to jail and get in trouble, and then the
Yeah.
kids
And
got
then
aware that you
you
can't
know what
put your
else?
hands on me,
And
and
you know
then
what else
that
gotta
shit
happen,
went
Quack?
crazy.
They gotta redo the laws. They gotta like we vote for a president. They gotta squash all the old laws because we still living in laws from 1800s and shit. They gotta squash all those old laws and build laws for people on how we live today. Like you got motherfuckers in jail for selling drugs for 30 years. Like, okay, that doesn't really make no sense, bro. It really don't. It really don't. It's like you got motherfuckers that commit murder that get out sooner than a motherfucker that sold drugs. Like, it's the system is just
Yeah,
it's backwards, bro. They need to get a system that works. And then with this weed shit, come on, man, that's ridiculous. You never, ever, 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 ever heard a story of motherfucker going on a violent outrage or a homicidal or suicidal outrage from smoking the motherfucking weed, bro. It's just like some things is facts. Some things they still fact. It's like the justices, like the Supreme Court. They should have an age limit. We used to have an age limit. You had to retire at 62. That's so the next group of people, next generation, come up, get jobs, and go forth. Yo, you set, you going on with your pension and everything. All that shit got taken away from motherfuckers. So it pushed motherfuckers still got to work these 60, 75, 80. Still got to put them hours in. And then we got Supreme Court justices and judges that's in their 70s. They should not be in a bench. You still believe in laws
operating on that
that
old
was
shit,
that
huh?
was when you was little, you know what I'm saying, that you had to abide by. That's in the system that's still corrupt for because it's not working for all. It's just working for some. You know what I'm saying? So hell yeah, we definitely gotta revamp that whole law shit. We gotta start over from scratch and vote on it. Like let the whole United States say, all right, we agree. If for punishment for kicking a kid in the head, the whole world agrees 10 months. Let that shit be 10 months. Let it be a thing that we all agree on. That'll be something that was brought up back in the day just against black people, just to punish us even severely. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do that, if you eliminate all these jail shit, the only reason they won't eliminate this jail shit, bro, and make jails just for motherfuckers murder. You got motherfuckers that got traffic tickets in the same fucking cell. Motherfucker that done stabbed the motherfucker the next day. You know what I'm saying? So there's no system with that shit, bro. They looking at the money issue. You get them locked up. Cause look, why you just can't put a man in a cell
And
and
it's
give him good?
controlled too, huh?
No, not even that. You put them in there to train them to be like animals. So if you know you've been locked up before, even if you ain't got to go to penitentiary or nothing. You can go to fucking simple jail. You get this little ass piece of fucking thing to lay your head on. You're around metal. You're cold. You know what I'm saying? They don't give you nothing to make you feel like you're human. They want you to feel beneath human, and that's your punishment. No, this will be a rehabilitation process with that shit. No, I'm not gonna put him on no fucking cop. No, we're not trying to be. We're trying to better him, make him a better man. That's the object. But no, you let them get in there, and then you let them commerce till they hurt each other in that motherfucker. Where's your job? How's you get paid a big salary every fucking year if motherfuckers still get hurt and killed in jail? Like that makes no sense. How are motherfuckers able to commit suicide if y'all getting all this fucking overtime, all this bread? It's about the money. It's about the money. And That's fucked up because we still suffering the end because they know the laws is for that. It actually is for that. It's for locking us the fuck up like that.
Well, how
So
long you
till they
think it take for them to write us some new fucking laws? Like, who would write them? How long
the
would it
right
take? Like,
president, the right president. I ain't gonna say
the right
might be the right
president?
president. The right president.
Why
Anyway, you got
Obama
the right
ain't
president.
rewrite them shits?
Huh?
Why Obama ain't try to rewrite them shits?
I mean, I couldn't answer that. I couldn't answer that.
That
I
shit
mean,
got to be something long. That shit got to take a
I
minute.
say if
You gonna rewrite
I
all the
mean, Obama
laws?
could have did while he's in office, but them whole 8 years.
Or
But I don't know.
or is it
I
like,
don't know.
or do like the states? The states rewrite their laws, and then the
It
president
can't be
rewrite the
though.
laws for the
That's what I'm
country
saying. It
type
can't
shit.
be. It can't be. That's stupid. Why is the state rewriting laws? Why can't be one law all the way around the board? Why are you making laws up per state? So certain states you go to, you got to abide by that law, by that's ridiculous,
Because
man. One
because
law
certain
for
states is
everybody.
different though.
Yeah,
Mel, what's up,
that's
boy?
that's
Certain states
discriminatory
is
though.
different though.
That's discriminatory
Because
though.
Colorado weed legal, but
If I can
here
go
up here
to
it ain't.
Colorado, if I can go to Colorado and my ticket be $20, and I go come fucking Georgia and my ticket $175 for doing the same fucking offense. That's like, nah, make it all the way around the board. That's what the problem comes with financially. Then you got all motherfuckers going money this, money that, money that. Ain't about money, man. It ain't about money. Let's be realistic. The real shit, we make fucking money. We make money. We go to a mint. We
Yeah,
have
we
a
do.
mint that actually makes fucking money. So you go to that mint and put an order in, make 75 zillion fucking dollars, and let's distribute it to get all our debts and shit paid. It's that simple of a process. But no, we can't do that because then we're not in control. You know what I'm saying? It has to be controlled. So that's what the whole control shit coming with the money shit. It's control, bro. It's all control. Money leads to it all, bro. It's control. You can say by
But
Jay
we
Z and the
definitely
motherfuckers, by Jay Z and Puff and all them that made that billion. That's proof that we could make the money. So no black man should be up there saying, "Oh, they stopping us from making the money." That's bullshit. Them niggas up there, they making the
we can
bread.
make the money.
So
You can make
yeah,
the money.
it can be made. It's just the right attitude, the right pitch, the right everything. Look at what's the girl name? Kylie Jenner. She's like a billionaire. It's like what 20, 20, bro. Come on, bro. Like it's just certain shit, man.
Is she a
Certain shit.
billionaire?
Yeah, she a billionaire.
Damn. That's the
I
the
think I put clothing
Kardashian
line,
of
the
peoples,
perfume, or
right?
some shit. Young, yeah.
Her pop turned to the girl or turned to the
Yeah.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What she
Yeah.
do? What she got some clothes?
I think she got like a clothing line or some perfume or something. You know what I mean? But not that.
Hey,
That's
what
just.
the girl Jenner do?
I'm not saying that's bad, but that's just go how easy it is, honestly, to make money. But it's so hard
Yeah.
because for us, because not everybody can do it. So it's a stress thing. Then you're like, damn, that motherfucker got that. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, bro.
Sorry, yo, we're gonna save our people, dog. We're gonna
Yeah, we
try to
got
save our
to.
people the best way we can, dog.
We got to. We got to keep
And we
united.
de-
Keep believing in the same facts and the same shit. If we all on the same level, you know how unstoppable we'll be. Just period. Like we can walk through and just demand anything. You know what I'm saying? But we don't do that. Like, you know what I mean? It's, I don't know. It's something we gotta change as black people, as individuals, as parents, as brothers, as sisters. You know what I'm saying? So it's worth the wait. I mean, I see a change coming.
Hey, well, I know
Yeah,
they
gotta happen.
charged that cop for murder, and that's definitely a change right there. That's a change. Like,
Charge
it's
them
one
like hey,
isolate.
go back to that. You saying charge them, but we gotta get through that trial period. See, they all get
Yeah,
charged, but when you get to that
all right,
trial
but
shit and
it was
they get
initial.
acquitted,
It was
yeah,
initial. I had right there.
yeah,
That's
that's
different. You
good.
know, normally you
That,
gotta normally this shit don't come out for like months though. We want to find for
right?
this shit to maybe like
That's because a lot of things too, like the riot scenario, like what town want to go through that shit? Like you want to square your town right? No, do the right thing from the get go, and then square it
exactly
away. You know
that,
what I'm
man.
saying? So I mean, that's a kudos to them for doing the right thing. But let's see the outcome of it, though. You know what I mean? So that's all. And then
I know they
another
out
thing
there
with that cop shit
protesting.
is a simple thing to solve that cop issue too. That cop brutality shit, bro. Stop letting these cops come out of suburb towns into these rural areas and shit, urban areas, and try to demand some type of respect as if they're in their own neighborhood. It don't work like that. You need to start hiring these kids that's going to school, that's graduating, give them an opportunity to run their own neighborhood. Because I think that'll make a difference when you know you grew up with Bill down the street and he's a cop. And there's a certain respect limit to that thing. And that alleviates a lot of things in your hood. I mean, yeah, you can come around and say, no, man, put that shit down. You know, we growing up, we had certain cops come around. You knew the fuck respect. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same scenario. You need cops that's living in them, that's going through the same shit that we go through every day. Then you ain't got a motherfucking cop that's coming out with his gun when he knows a situation. He know how to handle a situation because he know little Billy, he know Bob, he know both of them. You know what I'm saying? That's neighborhood a policeman. You know, that's policing your neighborhood, knowing your fucking neighborhood, not just getting a call that a motherfucker fighting. You going a gun or a motherfucker done selling drugs in the corner. You going to run up on him and you going to do this and he run. You going to shoot him? No, get the fuck out of here, bro. No, it's laws and shit. If you knew your area as a cop, then that's like the perfect situation. That's all. That's all they need to do. Make these cops that want to patrol these areas so bad. If it ain't all about a check, move in that fucking neighborhood that you're patrolling. That's that simple. You move in that neighborhood, how much
That's
confusion,
strong, huh?
how much that shit there, because it
That's
alleviates all
strong.
that shit.
That yo, I never thought about
It,
that though.
it alleviates everything because you have somebody in your neighborhood that also that the older people they can feel comfortable. Well, little Billy
You
down
be
there
able to
doing a
escalate
danda
some shit a little more.
instead of him going to put little Billy in jail. Look, Billy, man, I know you out doing that bullshit. Sit your ass down, man. If I catch you, you know what it is. That's understanding. Because then you know what you're doing. Then you got a more peaceful hood because then you got motherfuckers that respecting this cop that's coming out of his house, walking around his corners, checking his block out. You respecting that, and that alleviates a lot of crime because get motherfuckers second thought like, shit, man, Officer John right there, man, he pulling a gun out, man, you get the fuck out of here. Or the motherfucker that's scared, hey, Officer John, I'm about to get my ass. I did some bullshit. You know what I mean? You got that leeway instead of that leeway. A lot of these murders out here, a lot of this shit, but they don't want to do that, bro. They don't want to do that because they want us to kill each other off, bro. How simple it is to
That
put a cop on every
that could
corner
work,
that you got high
maybe
crime
if
on.
they actually
And
try
no,
to
24 hours a day.
exercise that.
24 hours a day, leave a cop car there 24 hours a day on every cop corner that you got a lot of murders going on. They don't do it because it's good for them. They want to come after the murder's done. They don't want to be there to prevent it. They want to come after the shit done. And then they want to cause more havoc and try to do more damage when they do that. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a lot of, yeah, there's a lot of shit that got to be changed, bro. But, I mean, we'll see. We definitely will.
I trust self. We in the fucking building.
All
See
day.
murder.
I
Good
trust
looking out,
myself.
Uncle. You slid dead in. You watching the game down there? What's going on? What you got going on?
You know I'm about to watch my Lakers, man. Go ahead, get that
I know that's
pre-one up.
right.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
better
What
hope
about them
so.
goddamn Eagles?
Hey, we about to win the division,
Or them
kid. We back
Sixers?
in it.
Congratulations on getting Doc Rivers too as a coach. I don't know
Yeah, we
he
needed
already
that.
good.
But like I
Yeah,
told you, I knew it. I'm a Bulls fan too. So, but you know, I'm still banging on my Sixers.
yeah.
Yeah, we definitely need Doc. We're gonna see
I
what we're
mean, two
gonna do
shitty
with that.
teams ain't bad to have. I mean, it's up to you though.
Man, Philly on fire right now. Them niggas is this shit like California without the flames. This
Really?
shit crazy. This shit
Damn.
bananas, man. What was the
I mean,
weather like down there today? Uncle, it was nice.
the weather was it got warm, a little warm today and shit. But they doing some bullshit down here too. Like you know what I'm saying. I read the news. They done shot up the sheriff, one of the sheriff officers down there. So shot at the windows and shit.
What
So
they got going on?
shot up one of the sheriff office windows down here at the
They shot
office,
one of the
out the car.
sheriffs.
No, at the office window, not them particular. So it's a lot of bullshit, man. A lot of bullshit. Gotta find that way. Once we find that way, though, I think you're gonna be so fucking good because people gonna be able to actually breathe and relax without having to worry about I'm gonna get this done or get that done, or this gonna happen to me. That's gonna happen to me. You know what I mean? Gotta get to that point.
Man, I just want everybody to stay safe. Have a blessed
Yes,
week,
definitely,
man.
definitely.
Stay up, man.
Stay
Never
up. Tune
quit.
in
Keep
Thursday.
grinding. You going
You
in?
already know. Who?
What you got? Oh yeah. You already
Yeah, I
know
said tune in
Thursday.
Thursday. I
Check
ain't
us
say
out
no.
Thursday,
Yeah.
7:30, 8:30. I don't know what time we popping on Thursday.
The traveling man. He let us know.
Yeah, we definitely ready on go. I appreciate you jumping on and showing love, my G. We about to end this thing, man.
All right, bro. Love. I
Trust self. It's your boy Cook Coke, man. Shout out, like I said, holy moly. Yeah, I mean Oscar Deli, Young Meek, Unk for showing love, Big Mike. Much appreciated. Jigs, get with us, man. Slide on, man. You're looking out, G Price. That's what we do. It was nice tonight, man. I just want everybody to look, man. Be safe. Mask up. Keep your hands sanitized, man. Do what you can do and not spread this coronavirus, yo. I'm starting to get worried. I'm prayed up, faithed up, but I'm getting worried. This shit a little shit getting ugly. It's your boy Cook Cook. I'm up out of here.